Hello, Spider fans everywhere, and college football fans in Central Virginia, across America, and around the world. Satchmo, glad to be back for episode 7 of the 2011 Spiders Football Preseason Opponents Countdown. On October 29th, UMass comes to the Brick House to play the Spiders in what's likely to be the last meeting between the two schools. As you know, UMass is moving on to Division I, the Mid-American Conference, starting with the 2012 season. Last year, UMass finished 6-5 overall and tied with the Spiders at 4-4 in the CAA. They'll probably come to Richmond with a little chip on their shoulder after that shocking Spider win in Amherst last season. A game that most Spider fans will never forget for the adversity that we overcome for that great victory. Now, the Minutemen are headquartered in Amherst, Massachusetts. They're another one of the CAA's flagship state universities with an enrollment of over 27,000 students. They're coached by Kevin Morris, who'll be beginning his third season at the helm. He's been a head coach for 8 years. His overall record's not that flashy, 35-43. He's been 7-9 in the CAA. In the preseason coaches poll, the Minutemen were picked just ahead of the Spiders to finish 5th. They'll bring a veteran, experienced squad to the Brick House, returning 7 offensive starters, including their entire offensive line, and 9 defensive starters, including preseason Defensive Player of the Year linebacker Tyler Lewis. They will be replacing their quarterback, however, on the offensive side of the ball. Now, the Minutemen lead this series 13-12. It started in 1984. They have a history of being able to win in Richmond, winning as recently as 2002 and 2005. The Minutemen have an FBS opponent this year on September 24th, Boston College, and they'll play New Hampshire the week before they play the Spiders, while we'll be celebrating homecoming against Maine. Now, Satchmo knows this is going to be a typical, tough CAA game, and he hopes a playoff spot is on the line for the winner of this particular game, and it could well be. It'll be the 8th game of the season for the Spiders. And another thing Satchmo hopes for is dry weather. He'll never forget the 2009 second half monsoon in that great Spider win over the Minutemen in 2009, the last season at City Stadium. I've never been as wet in my life as I was after that one, and it really had a negative effect on the post-game celebration and fellowship. So we'll see how this one turns out. Defending the Brick House and getting a home CAA win is going to be real tough against these Minutemen, who, as I said, I expect to come in with a chip on their shoulder. That's all for UMass. Look for episode 8 soon. Go Spiders. So long for now.